First, I'm just gonna be marking up break of structures, liquidity sweep, and just see the one where I'm just gonna be entering off of 50% always at just a 1-to-1. And I'll enter 1-to-1 50% based off of my perspective and everything. And what I deem valid, that should go down. I just want to see the win rate to that at least. So, yeah. So already we can just take something like this, a higher time frame. So but some be placing and this is how it's gonna go. So placing my order right here, stop at the high. Now alright, we gotta look to the left to see if he even took anything, which in this case we did. This wasn't really nothing though, because we never took out this high. Since we never took out this high, we're probably gonna still say this is So the only reason why this wouldn't work out, because we took out a low like this, but at the same time, it's whatever. So we're still gonna place that. So let's just see how this goes. Place our limit, play it, tag in, then instant stop out to a stat. But as you can see, off of this obvious buy to sell, get a nice reaction, and then taking out the buy to sell liquidity, nice reaction, and then yeah. So in this case, since we did just take out this high because it's out loss, of course. So this will be valid though. This whole thing right here. Yep, and it's perfect timing, so perfect energy. Boom. Because we're quote unquote bullish. Just got this at the discount. So now overall, I'm expecting this to be like a 40 or 50%, right? So market execution. Is it like this stuff is either right or wrong? So alright, so that right there, kind of whatever, but let's see. We took out this liquidity. We had a nice bullish reaction, and then yeah, that was good off of this. This was in the sell to buy. This wasn't really a sell to buy. This was a sell to buy though, and we had a nice reaction off of this sell to buy. That's just cool. Now, so we are getting reactions. That's all that really matters. Now we could be possibly going for these lows. but who knows? No, we're just bearish, looking for whatever. We can do a 30-minute execution. So we get a break. That was a nice held to buy. So we get a pullback. I doubt we're gonna whatever, so try to do it. Stop right there and then stop at OTE. Still gives us a 1-to-1, so that should be good. Not really driven. See market execution. Okay, so I hit TP before it hit. Whatever. Oh, then we have this obvious sell to buy right here. Like, you see how it's like, it's kind of weird. We could just go on a time on the 5 minute if we tap into there. So we tapped in. That's an obvious set to buy. If we have any pullback, so we can just enter a 50%, stop at the low, stop, see we at the high. What is going on? Should be a 1-to-1, buddy. That's whatever. Set a limit. So you never hit 50%. Move this up. And then place. See. There you go. There it goes. That was good, actually. And this is how you can base your entry. So already going to analysis, analytics, whatever. We took 4 trades, 1-1, lost 3. If you don't think this is good for a bias, what confirmation? Come on, bro. That was just 4 trades. Let me stop that one. But keeping everything simple, you know what I'm saying? That was a nice sell to buy. So, well, whatever. And this was a buy to sell. Probably see what this reacted off of. Oh. And as you see, perfectly reacted off of this area. Once again. We can kinda, I mean, I wouldn't mind putting whatever that would be, so. Sit here, watch it. It's probably 0.5. Nope, no it's not. It is 0.55. I see 35. Not surprised. Alright, so I can keep that. 35. Sit here watching her. I wanna see. All in it. Broken. All in the E. Broken. So yeah. Well, let's continue. We should be taking. I really just want to take 100 trades. I really just want to take 100 trades right there. So now we can continue. Break a structure. And we could just continue. We get a pullback. This would be nope. And as you can see, oh, this is perfect. This is an A+ actually. Asia manipulates lower. What speed? London continues to manipulate. What speed? We finally have this reverse structure. And then after 50% of this, okay, just took your entry. Guess so. Sit here. Well, let me actually see this. Let's see how this would played out. That would have been a 1 of 4. A 4. And then let me actually change the setting right now. -3. -3.35. Turn this to red. Sit here. I think it was on here. Nope, it was on a day actually. And I was talking about this. Oh wait, no, was I? I was talking about this one. It's obvious. It's obvious. Buy to sell. That still would have got closed above though. Which is overall the funniest thing ever. So as soon as that got closed above or below, that's when we started having that reversal. And we did not hesitate after that, which is very much interesting. Oh. That's whatever. That was nice. This was obviously nice. We even go up higher from there, so perfectly off of that. But let us continue after having this sweep. If we go to the high, if I put it in limit order, that wouldn't be a good sweep. That would be a sweep of liquidity. And that would be the valid buy. So just continue of all we're doing is looking for a liquidity sweep and then 1-to-1. Barely, if I'm being honest. And a downtrend. Okay, we're creating inducement, and then we never return. We never return. Yes, I do. Like I said, we always gotta check if we sweep them to the left, but in this case, we're sweeping out this low. Into the. This was just sell to buy. This whole thing. And so this would be actually matter of fact, we should just count standard deviation. But if we didn't already, 50% into range would be nice. Boom. Let's count that as well. See if we ever close below there, which I think we do. I don't think we go up any higher. So for right now, let's just do OTE of this range. This is based off my freaking perspective, but we can't sit here. And we could do a 1-to-1. Alright, 1-to-1 of OTE. I doubt we're gonna take profit. That's the problem. Only doubt because we do have that sell to buy right there. So reaction, I don't doubt. But a 1-to-1 sell to buy off of 50% wouldn't be the dumbest thing I've. So we can do that market execution. And it seems like we lose overall, no? Let's see. Okay, building a lot of liquidity. So we win that one. Let's get the P&L. A 98. Look at that. 90 freaking 8. This is greatness. As long as we're not in a freaking quadruple losing streak. So I'll be always honest with it. I'll be like, I'll make a rule set and I'm like, alright, whatever. But if I see it clean, obvious. Oh, that wasn't a thing though. So I'm cheating actually. The thing was supposed to be leg to leg of the guessing game. Leg to leg guessing game. So you would have entered right here. And then your TP would have been right here. And then that would have been there. But this is the obvious buy to sell area. To sell. Okay, now we got this. Break and structure, quote unquote. And then we have this is also another buy to sell. We bought, took out something to sell. So this is actually another buy to sell. So let's just enter off the equilibrium. Then we're gonna do 1 to 1. Now we did just rebuild here, which in this case, I mean, we're in this for value gap on a week. So into this sell to buy. So we're in 2 areas of sell to buy, and yeah. On the monthly, it's just a Ferrari cap, no. Oh no, same day. Was it that day? Hey, hello, whatever. Let's see how this goes. Let's set a limit. And then we shoot past that with a lot of speed. So this will actually be the valid point of an entry. Yes, indeed I did miss. But let us continue. Right, so we get another entry off of here. Let's see. The price is already efficient, so we do not need to retest, and as you see, we don't retest at all. But so you gotta understand what this all is. This is a huge manipulation, and what a manipulation is, it's just an inducement of large traders, large orders, or whatever the frick you want to say. When you see something like this, just know there's a ultimately a bigger purpose. So we can, I mean, if you see something like this, just know there's a target. It's targeting something to potentially continue lower. So we targeted this high and we instantly continue lower. In that case, this was a buy to sell. It should be respected for if we want to continue down. And as you can see, this becomes a lit point. And what did I say? Manipulate high, higher, sweeping out all this liquidity. Sweeping out this liquidity, and then a reaction lower. I said a reaction. I didn't say a full thing, but I said a reaction. But we got the full thing though. Alright. And let me guess what that entry was. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Structure breaks to work. This is a break structure. And then we can overall enter up to 50%. And then leg to leg. And then yeah. And then you see, as soon as we hit the 50%, we did not close above. Also sweeping out all this liquidity. What is that? Also another manipulation leg. What is that? Another buy to sell. What do we respect? The buy to sell. So, come on. Can this get any better? You can even refine it to there. There's the buy to sell. It literally is what it says, man. It literally means what it says. We have a sell to buy, meaning we sold to buy, meaning we sold to buy. Meaning, if we say it was a sell to buy, that means there was a meaning to the sell for it to buy. So this is a buy to sell. So we automatically assume that this buy had a significant meaning. What that meaning was, or that purpose, was to take out the liquidity. And yeah. And then if we want, we're looking for continuation, so respected overall. What do we have? A structure break. Or as you see, liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep. What are we expecting? New York to manipulate higher off of a buy to sell area. What do we react from the buy to sell? What do we take out? This area and this area. What do we do with speed? What do we have down here? An obvious sell to buy, sell off to buy. And then what can we react from? Coming in with speed. Okay, never mind. We took it out. We took it out 110%, so let's forget. Now, what do we still count this as? A manipulation. But hey, don't do that. Don't do that. But we react up perfectly. This right here, bam. Come on, bro. It doesn't get. It doesn't get in there. But like I said, when we have a obvious push down lower like that, what is that more than likely? A manipulation. A manipulation to happen to what? Absolute nothing. But if we really want it. Do it off of this buy to sell. So take it from the high to here. I'm gonna do it on whatever. This is a buy to sell. It's irrelevant for right now. But let's Let's keep the mark just for fun of it. Actually, yeah, let's keep it marked. Where you been? I actually want to see if we tap into that. And as you can see, manipulation higher. Building up. What do we build up? I'm guessing Asia, or no? No, so and then we got this buy to sell. We're reacting off of. Reacted off the buy to sell, and then yeah. And then that out. That was probably SCI entry. That was probably SCI perfect entry for him. I mean, I guess you can call this inducement though. But yeah, big momentum push. Sweep out the high into this buy to sell. It's always reacting off a buy to sell. And yeah, and then I mean, you can also probably take, let me see, take it off. I mean, it probably reacted off here though. This obvious big sell to buy. Oh no, it did not. But as soon as we close, so that means we're just not 110% accurate with it. But are we like, what we call it, right? That means it wasn't the most accurate. So probably would be something like this. Yeah. See, we reacted off of it perfectly. So this was the big sell move to obviously buy. If you really want it, you can do it from here. Boom. From the tick. No, we did not hit it. No, we did not hit it. Alright, how much trades we got in this month? Yeah, 7, 28. I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be. Alright, bro. Alright, let's just take the one time frame and just enter. Whatever. So this is a quote unquote break structure. So as soon as you have a break structure, it's a 50-50. I want to let you know that. Depending on the context for sure, but a valid break structure is a 50-50 zone. If not a 60-40 60-40% win rate, depending on like I said, the context. So we're gonna set a limit right here on a 1-to-1. Nope. It blows. Let's continue. Now we have this. And this will be a nice entry. As a matter of fact. Well, the 50% will be already a nice reactional area. Don't have to take a guess for that. That's just automatically gonna be nice. Okay, depending if we like. So yeah, you can tap in. Which in this case we are So there's a lot of cell waters in the lake. Alright, get this off my screen. Now we can already guess that to be inducement. To continue lower. You guys know the market has changed. That's when you see these obvious. Look, you see when now in OT, you see how obvious push down after a big speed up. And what do we count that as? A buy to sell. So that should hold if you want to continue lower. Which it doesn't. So we have another one. We do have another buy to sell. So this one should hold because we are extreme pricing. Not extreme, but like since the pricing, we do have lows to the left. So this one should hold for something. So in that case, it does. And then we end up taking out our liquidity. It still end up holding this. Yeah. Yep. So this hold. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this. So as you can see, when we start to have a reaction, when we start to retrace so deeply into a low and have a reaction from it, and the buy is already being sales, you can look at this as an SMT, and if we have a reaction from it, that's because it's seeking to take out something to the left and then manipulate the lower time frame to possibly get to lower. So after we take out this high, you can already probably expect either continue and sell. So that was a buy to sell right there. We didn't close above, so yeah. I mean, it's cool beans. And then you can probably look. We decided to sell off to buy. This is a sell to buy. So do it from here to here. What do we react from? Almost again. So I may hold on, man. You got what I need. You say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. Yeah. Dang, bro, we're literally one tick away again. One thing away. For TYE. Look for TYE. Look for TYE that's touching this. But in this case, it was this buy to sell. Oh wow. Well, it aligned perfectly with that though. Oh no, it didn't. So we reacted off of this buy to sell. So you can, I mean, this one, but you can mark up the whole thing if you really want. That's what we all reacted from, and then yeah. He's just a friend, and then we continue to lower speed. The same stuff. So you could have already, what's the word? Anticipate. Yes. So you could have already anticipated a lower pricing as soon as we took out this high, already going lower. So Just let that be known. So successful 1-to-1. Go analytics. That turns it to 37. Though. Let's take 10. Let's take 10. And I'm actually trying these 10 actually. I said try these 10. Alright, well. Now this becomes what they say a breaker structure. So we shouldn't be closing above. I really want to look to the left and see. Oh, go, wait, go. I know I marked it out. Stop lying on me. Bro, seriously, stop lying on me. Oh. I'm tripping. I done. Was it here? No, it's not there. Going today, it was literally recent though. I think it was this. When you say he's just a friend. Oh, look at this. We got to close below. What can we expect? Higher prices. That's the expectation. Yep, we get higher prices. Taking out this high. And we actually don't close above below the floor. Or react off it, my guy. That's cool. That's cool, hot dogs and beans. Let's continue. Now, going on here. Since, we don't know what we're reacting to the left though. That's the most important part. So, we are reacting over the sell to buy. Sell to sell. So we're reacting off of the sell to buy on the week. So we can already expect bullish reactions. But if we're being real, going on the monthly, do have this inefficiency was created by this leg, so we can automatically assume 50% of this level will be a valid entry. And let's do it. Could have sworn we already seen something like this though. So let's do limit. So this becomes the efficient price action with the equilibrium, which makes it even more efficient, whatever, quote unquote. Let's see how this reacts. And this is on a monthly, so I'm cooked. I'm sick. But we can definitely expect bullish reactions off of this sell to buy. As you can see, you. Oh, we closed below it. Wow. Well, I don't know that for sure now. But we don't close below it. We sweep it. Oh. Oh, calm down. Calm down, freaking whatever. Tag it along here. No, this would be actually better. Go back to the monthly. Let's see. Oh, yep. Yep. Fight that into inefficient price action. That's what we're seeking. I would like to think that tapping that equilibrium would be nice. So that's reacting off of nothing, so you could expect buys. Look at that. So look, go back to the low. No, going to the day. Look at this. So at this high, we're already planning to take it out because it's an inefficiency. It's an imbalance. What are we supposed to do? React off it to hit this sell to buy. And then once we hit the sell to buy, we'll continue higher. The reason why I'm looking at this sell to buy so much because we didn't really take on anything in the sell to buy. Like I said, this should be a purpose of selling to buying, but I guess it probably was a purpose of the sell. I'm looking instantly. Oh, we're still seeing reaction, so this is a nice sell to buy actually. Sell to buy. Yeah. Now we can continue. Oh, perfect. Have a big reaction off it. What are we going to take it out? All this built up liquidity. And then what do we react from? Probably the standard deviation. Probably going to this. But it's buy to sell. Take it from here to here to the buy to sell, but if you really want it, yeah, there. Oh my gosh, I'm checking out. So was not reaching there. See, we got something right here. In a way, you can count this as a. This was about to sell. And it's perfect. Look at that, bro. Do I have to say anything anymore, bro? Perfectly. Well, not the most perfect, but reacted off of here. And let me see if we're gonna go up from there. Oh, look at that. Oh, shoot. Fake it. There's that reaction right there. And then that was most likely marking out something. So what do we do? Perfect. Perfect. This is so Pacific. Pacific sellers to seek out. Right before this imbalance. All these sellers get seeked out. And we react perfectly off of this. Whatever. The standard. Whatever. So now we can look to take out the high. Still reacting off of nothing. Now we finally tap an inefficiency with speed. I'm guessing, yep. I just told you. It's all manipulation. I just told you. It's all manipulation. You can, if we do want to go lower, that's your confirmation right there. If we do want to go lower, then you can already anticipate us buying with speed to induce early buyers to induce buyers on a lower time frame. And look what we did. Induce with speed into equilibrium. I bet nobody nobody on the 30-minute or lower time frame was anticipating reaction like this. They instantly think we're just in an uptrend. Buy. So as soon as we react like this, that's the peak, my guy. Oh, I didn't explain that correctly, so I didn't explain that but just know that is the confirmation. If we do want to go lower, we're most likely going to manipulate people higher with speed. Yes. And then do the same thing downward, bro. Like I said, the context does matter, so look at that. Perfect reaction off of 50%. What it's telling me, well, I already knew it was going to get a reaction, but what do you expect it to get a reaction from? After taking out all that with speed, this obvious sell to buy. Come on, bro. This obvious sell to buy. You can already expect a reaction from it, especially with context on the 1 hour. See, oh, yep. Look at this. This manipulating speed. Oh, sorry guys. I kinda spoiled it for you guys. No, okay, I'm sorry. I can push all the way down with speed, and then start to buy everybody on the 30-minute. Everybody on the low time frame. Let me just say low time frame. Let me not specifically say a time frame. Everybody on the lower time frame is being induced to sell. This is a huge manipulation lower to continue higher into this purposeful sell to buy that's on the daily. Saw right in front of your face. And how could you have taken this trade? Let me guess. Off of a buy to sell standard deviation. And wait, what was I say? Look, this is just, and then you could honestly just enter off the air, but you see, like I said, as soon as we get this close below, as soon as we got that close below, there was no more bearish candles after that. We started push higher, so you could just look to the left, see if you get a refinement. Nope, let's mark out this whole thing. Let's even mark out the forward level. Or something, and then let's drag it. Let's drag it and see if we can get a refinement. Because this is probably marking out something significant. Oh, it's perfectly marking out a sell to buy. It's almost perfectly marking up this area, which is a sell to buy. And then if you really want to refine it, this is a sell to buy as well. This huge wick with a lip point. You got what I need, and you say he's just a friend. Oh wait, yeah. It's valid. Yep. It don't get no better from here, bro. Let me not say that, but let me actually not take that back. But you could just put your stop loss at the 4. That would have been you could just target on 1 to 3, honestly. 1 to 3. Nobody ever is gonna complain about a 1 to 3. I promise that. Anybody complaining about it, come on, bro. I will not say promise that, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream though, cause I don't know. Yeah, I was in the stream right now. Oh, we're actually still in the trade, correct? Oh, we're talking about in the stream. Well, you gotta see if this plays out. Let's look on the. Now I can just break out on all this more than likely, but in early. Nah, this is gonna take very long. Oh wait, actually. Oh, we actually boost up higher, so we actually don't hit tape, to be honest. We boost up higher. Look at this. We're in this trade right here. From this position. We do push lower a lot. And then we consolidate, boost lower again. Hit the whatever, sell to buy. And then continue higher. But we still don't hit stop loss, I don't think. Even if that's so. No, we do not. We still don't hit stop loss. But we come all the way up to this high though. So yeah, so now that we know that, I mean, forget close. Wait, that could be cheating. Forget. So yeah. %, well, right. It's not a 40, but because we haven't took 10 trades, but as you can see, just off a simple bias, I can get up to 40%, if not higher.